Salam. So we are following a car. It's a white Peugeot, and we paid 20,000 reals, which is about 6 euro cent. Was it a right choice?
Let's hope we arrive because we drive like crazy.
We are actually inside a riverbed. We're trying to get some Iranian rice with saffron.
No, 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 for you. No, no, no.
No kissing and touching in public. We are Aldo, Vera and Toto. For over 5 years, we have been driving around the world with our self-converted tiny home on wheels, and we visited more than 50 countries on 5 continents. Next destination, Africa. Through our videos, we show how beautiful, but at the same time, how fragile our planet is, hoping to raise awareness about environmental concerns and inspire people to take action. Subscribe to our channel, enjoy our adventure.
After a few days stop at the campsite, both to finish the last of the paperwork and to get used a little to the Iranian atmosphere, we are ready to leave the busy Tabriz and start exploring this new and intriguing country. We just bought this bread. It's like a very thin lavash with some seed, and I think it's mixed flour. You see brown and white because it's little dots as well.
And it's very crunchy also.
It's so crunchy, it's like a cracker, very thin, so crispy, so good. It's an excellent snack. And we paid 20,000 reals, which is about 6 euro cent. We're near the village of Kandovan. We parked about a kilometer distance from the entrance. Vera is waiting in the car, and I'm just going on foot. Today is Thursday, so it's the Iranian Saturday, also the end of Ramadan, and I think it's really busy here because people are celebrating. We will be staying for the night, and tomorrow morning early we'll go visit this beautiful site. So yeah, it's confirmed. The place is packed with people. It looks like we're gonna come back tomorrow. This morning the situation is completely different. I'm still a bit sleepy, it's early morning, there is a little bit of fog and it's very windy, but at least there is no one. Let's go take a walk.
The astonishing village of Kandovan is located 60 kilometers south of Tabriz and is known as the Rocky Village of Iran. Registered as the National Heritage Site and famous among travelers, the village of Kandovan is one of the 3 existing rock villages in the world. The other 2 being Cappadocia in Turkey and the Manitou dwellings in California, USA. But Kandovan is the only one still inhabited.
The village is 6,000 years old, and the current cave dwellings were built about 700 years ago, created by lava flow, water, and wind erosion over the millennia.
The inhabitants have a variety of spaces, such as living room, kitchen, small rooms, and are equipped with plumbing for water and electricity. The walls of the houses are about 2 meters thick, so the interior space is easily kept warm in winter and cool in summer.
1 kilo honey.
Okay.
Yes.
This is 1 kilo.
Natural.
As this village is becoming one of Iran's attractions, the locals make money from tourism.
Very, very good.
It's very good.
Sheep.
Sheep. Sheep. Sheep.
Yes, yes, okay.
Okay.
Currently, more than 120 families live in the village of Kandovan, and I'm ensured that this village stays alive. Due to the good weather and abundance of water resources in the Mount Sahan area, Kandovan villagers are successful in agriculture and animal husbandry, offering accommodation, catering services to travelers, and making beautiful handicrafts.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow! Smell good. Wow. Wow, delicious.
Is organic.
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 Wow.
The first toll road in Iran. I kinda got hold of the numbers here, but I think we will be still guessing how much you will have to pay. So let's hope it's not that much. We paid nothing. We tried to pay, but I said how much, but the guy said go. Okay, thank you, Iran.
We proceed south through a region famous for its colored mountains. Over the years, we had the opportunity to admire the impressionistic imagination of Mother Nature on several occasions, such as in Peru or Argentina. But here in Iran, the colored mountains stretch for dozens of kilometers. It is hard to keep our eyes on the road with such surreal landscape that bend after bend becomes more and more impressive.
We get off the tarmac in search of a path where we can go deeper and explore more closely this masterpiece of colors and rock formations. It feels like being on another planet. This geological wonder from afar looks like a wonderful painted carpet. We are alone and away from prying eyes. Bera takes the opportunity to remove her veil and feel the cool breeze caressing her hair. Unfortunately, we need to leave this beautiful place. It's getting quite dark and the forecast gave rain, and we are actually inside a riverbed. We are following a car. It's a white Peugeot that I just helped the woman parking, and she insisted that this evening we must have dinner with them. So now there is.
She's basically with her son, her mom, and her grandmother. So I spoke with her father, I spoke with her brother, and everybody insisted for us to come for the dinner. So we couldn't refuse.
First time we are actually going to an Iranian house, but many invitations, some still pending because we haven't got to their place of hometown yet. But so there you have it.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We're here in the house of the woman family that invited us, and it's beautiful. It's a big, large room with 4 huge Persian carpet, really beautiful. And then on the other side there is the kitchen, and the woman with her mom are cooking something, we don't know what, but they're giving us this rose water that is so tasty. Iran is famous for the rose water because they have roses grown in the desert. It's incredible. So let's see what's gonna happen now.
The evening flows pleasantly. Azam and her family never hosted the foreigners before, and we are happy to be the first. The food is delicious, and Aldo goes back in time to his childhood memories when arm wrestling with one of the brothers.
Resisti, amore!
We arrive in Tehran, the capital of Iran, famous for its chaotic traffic at all hours of the day. With several millions of inhabitants and commuters who crowd the city daily, it is really difficult to get around the town center. And you have to put aside the traffic code because it's of little use here, and it becomes a race to see who can squeeze through first, without realizing that the finish line is simply the next red light. The best thing to do is to stop outside the city and move around by public transport. Luckily, and also thanks to other travelers who have previously stopped here, we managed to find a large parking lot on the outskirts connected to the subway network. All services are available, including CCTV, 24-hour toilets and showers.
We're going to take a metro in Tehran.
Salam. Shahar ticket, 4 ticket, please. Hali mamnoon.
But to go where we need to go, where we need to go?
No kissing.
No kissing and touching in public. Crossing the street here is difficult, and the crosswalks don't help. It's lunchtime, and the smell of a bakery catches our senses. We have to buy a piece of bread.
It's very good, right out of the oven, but the next day it's like
stone.
Sometimes we walk in these narrow streets full of strange-looking people. Everything is broken down, walls. Many times we wonder, was it a right choice?
We are near bazaar in Tehran, and this little store, apparently it's the oldest falafel store in Tehran. We don't know how much it costs. We don't know if it's good or not, and we will try it. This is with mushrooms and cheese and spinach. Yeah, and this is falafel, which is bigger, right? While we wait in line, we meet a food blogger also passionate about travel, so we don't miss the opportunity to exchange contacts. And she tells us that she comes here very often. Our mouth is watering, and we can't even manage to order, but her friend already offers us a sandwich.
I got it for you.
No.
For you.
We will buy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Falafel with some salad. It's like vegan sandwich. It's very good. A bit dry though. We'll try now the one we ordered.
One with the spinach.
And we'll see the difference.
This one costs 25,000,
250,000, which is less than €1. Let's put some sauce.
Iranian fast food.
Let's begin.
With our bellies full after the 2 sandwiches eaten on the go, we take a very long walk in the heart of Tehran and couldn't miss the classic visit to the bazaar. Today, we also want to try another Iranian culinary specialty cooked very well here in the capital. First though, we have Vera who is looking for something. Oh, has a t-shirt like this.
How we can order it? I want the typical salad, extra.
We're trying to get some Iranian rice with saffron, and this is the best place in Tehran.
My name is Vera. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
What's the name of this restaurant?
Muslim.
So it looks like we did it.
Yeah, finally. This is the famous saffron rice.
So how is it?
Let me try. Today we are at the Golestan Royal Palace in the heart of Tehran.
This is the marble throne. Imagine how comfortable it was for the king to sit there.
And the room is full with mirrors, so the king could see how handsome he was.
Since 2013, the complex has been enlisted in the UNESCO World Heritage.
And it consists of 17 structures, including halls, palaces, and museums.
All of this was built during the 200 years of the Qajar dynasty. It's sparkling, yeah, sparkling, you like sparkling, yeah. So that was the first part of the main entrance of the palace, full of mirrors. I guess because everybody was having a look at themselves first before going and meet the king.
It looks like the royalty of the time really liked the mirrors, all sparkling and shiny.
About the prices, we think that for foreigners and tourists is a little bit high. The admission costs 1 million reals, that's about 3 euros. But if you want to see everything, you got to pay 6 million per person.
Which is around 20 euro.
And imagine a family of 4, how much it will cost for them. For the resident, the price is about a third of that. We are in the little green mini taxi bus of Tehran, in the far west of the city.
And we are going to visit a little village where the Tehran residents come to relax. We are in Darband.
That basically is the first place they tell you to go for a tour of Tehran. We're gonna do it for last. So the village is basically located up on the hills of Tehran, and it's full of little restaurants and stalls. And coming at sunset is the best time because then everything gets lit on. Salam, salam.
Wow, faz a day. Obviously, and very sadly, there is the other side of a coin. I don't understand, but thank you. It's very beautiful up here, lots of colors, good energy. Too bad for the trash. One of the peculiarities of Darband is that you can see directly on the river. It is important to check the weather conditions before, especially in case of rain, as it is dangerous and you never know when a flood may happen. Would you be able to relax in these conditions? We gave it a go.
Amore, non cadere! A fake move and you're gone forever. They'll pick you up at sea. You made it! And so we're gonna enjoy a nice cup of tea and smoking a bit of an narghile. It's strawberry flavored here in the waterfall. So basically the subway station closed half an hour earlier than normal. They decided to cancel the few trains just because we don't know. So we
are around 1 hour and a half away, so very
very far. It's about the other side of Tehran.
Yes.
And we downloaded an app that's supposed to be the Uber of Iran.
It's called Snap.
Let's hope everything works out fine. First time in a taxi in Iran. Let's
Yes.
hope everything goes well.
Let's hope we arrive because we drive like crazy. So it's another experience in Iran.
All good. Toto is here, all in one piece. That's the mosque. Time to go to bed.